The blessing of God is the antidote for curses. Simply put, the blessing of God is the medication for curses. Again, the blessing of God is the treatment for curses. Nothing treats curses like the blessing. You can have headache and take Panadol or paracetamol. You can have chloroquine to treat malaria. And he is treating COVID-19. I don't know about that. But if you carry curses, chloroquine does not treat it. Panadol does not treat it. Paracetamol does not treat it. I always say that the treatment to curses is blessing symptom.
That's
blessing
right. Blessing symptom.
Take 2 tablets in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the
Thank
evening,
you, Jesus.
3 times in the week, and you are cured. And I'm here to give you 2 tablets. 2 tablets of blessing symptom. If you shout the loudest amen, I declare you are blessed.
Amen.
You are blessed beyond the curse.
Amen.
In Jesus' precious name.
Amen.
Hear this.
Amen.
Your biological father can curse you. Your spiritual parents can break the curse.
That's right. Neutralize
Are you
it.
hearing me? The blessing of God neutralizes the forces of curses. Hear me and hear me very well. A lot of us, maybe our father cursed us and they died. They didn't reverse it. Our mothers, great-grandfathers cursed us and they died. We didn't reverse the curse. Today, God is about to break that curse. Hear me, sometimes when you were stubborn as a child, yes, it is the philosophy, the psychology of children at that level to be stubborn. Maybe you break juvenile delinquency, you break a glass, or you mistakenly got hungry and you dip your hands into your mother's pot of soup or stew. You pick up your own portion of the chicken. You know the portion, that portion that says waka. That chicken portion, and you picked it, is your portion. But the only thing is that you picked it at the wrong time.
Without consent.
Without consent, and you were not said. And your mother took you and slapped the bomb and said, you block her. They have blocked your head. And they didn't unblock it. And they died and left. Hear me, today is your day. In the name that's above every name, Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. Every man that has cost you, every father that has cost you, mother that has cost you, auntie that has cost you, in the name of Jesus, we declare that cost to be broken right now.
Amen.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
In the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 1 to 4, the scripture has this to say about Reuben. The scripture has this to say about Reuben. Genesis chapter 49, verse 1 to 4.
Genesis 49, verse 1. And Jacob called his sons.
This is the father of the sons of Jacob. Yes.
And said, gather yourselves together.
Put yourself together.
That I may tell you that
Let me tell you that what is going to befall you
in the last days.
In the last days.
Gather yourselves together and
Put
hear.
yourself together and hear.
Ye sons of Jacob.
Ye sons of Jacob.
And hearken unto Israel
and
your father.
Unto Israel. That is the Jacob your father.
Reuben.
This is it. The
Thou art my firstborn.
Reuben, you are my firstborn.
My might.
My might.
The beginning of my strength.
The beginning of my strength.
The excellency of dignity.
The excellency of dignity.
And the excellency of power.
The powerful credential. My first might. My first son. Excellency of power. Excellency of strength. Everything good. But look at verse 4.
Unstable as water.
Is that
thou
good?
shalt not excel.
Unstable as water, you will not excel. That looks like a curse. That looks like a curse. That looks like a canceling whatever declaration of blessing that has been. This is from the father, biological father. Do you know why? Read verse 4. Do you know why? Why?
Because thou went to my bed
because you went to my bed and defiled it.
And went unto my couch.
And went unto my couch. Reuben had to sleep with the stepmother on the father's bed. And so this was enough to provoke the father. Reuben was qualified for the curse. Hear me. Reuben was qualified for the curse because of what he did. And his father, who was his own father that brought him to planet Earth, had the capacity to bless or curse him. Rather, he cursed him. Hear this, he cursed him. And so Reuben started living his life as a cursed man. Wherever he went to, he became unstable like water. Wherever he went to, he was not excelling. Whatever business he was doing, he was not excelling. And I believe that one day in Deuteronomy chapter 33 verse 1, Reuben encountered himself in one church. I don't know if it was number 9 Ikorabasoboro Street or it was Goldsley Gospel Ministry, number 9 Ikorabasoboro Street, or it was an online service that Reuben found himself listening to his prophet, his pastor, Pastor Moses. In verse number 1, And verse number 6.
1, the Bible says, and this is the blessing.
This is the
Wherewith
blessing.
Moses, the man of God,
This is
blessed
the
the
blessing the
children
man of God blessed the children
of Israel before his
of
death.
Israel before his death. The other one was the blessing of the biological father before the death. But instead of Reuben to receive the blessing, receive the curses. And in verse number 6.
Verse 6, let Reuben live.
This is now to Reuben. Let Reuben live.
And not die.
And not die.
And let not his men be
Oh,
few.
let not his men be few.
Yes,
so when Reuben thundered and found himself under the prophetic mantle of Prophet Moses, instead of him to be cursed, that curse was broken. And the blessing came, said, let Reuben live. Let him not die. Let not his men be few. And so from that day, that curse was broken. From that day, he became acceptable before men. From that day, favor exploded. From that day, his business excelled. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. You may have been cursed without you knowing. You may be being a victim of curses without you knowing. We agree today. Every curse operating in your life, that curse is broken right now. I declare you are blessed. You shall live. You shall not die. You shall not die. You shall not die. You shall not die. You shall not die of any infirmity. You shall not die by accident. You shall not die by fire outbreak. You shall not die by food poisoning. You shall not die by COVID-19. You shall not die by HIV virus. I declare every sickness in your body right now to go. I perceive somebody watching me right now. I hear clearly. Right now, you are infected with HIV virus, not COVID-19. HIV virus. You are threatened right now because of your immunity that is already low. But if God is God and you are watching this telecast, I declare your hour of miracle is now. Receive your healings right now. I declare as we partake of this communion, let this communion also infect your blood. Let it neutralize every infection virus. Let it clean your blood up. Clean your system up. Build up your immunity. Bring you healings. In the name of Jesus. I sense the healing virtue flowing right now. I sense the healing virtue flowing right now. Somebody is getting out of depression right now. I declare you out of depression right now. Right now. Right now. Yes, Lord.